I think I'd pick a smaller gun than Kyle. Maybe an LCR. I don't have it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's
I would
Walter
not want
White's.
a big heavy gun in there.
That's Walter White's weapon of choice, the LCR.
Is it? So it stands for lightweight carry revolver. I have the LCP. That's what I carry now. But there are aspects of it that are imperfect, and maybe I'd choose an LCR if I had a little more space.
How about a 9mm 1911? Much more lightweight.
That's a lot to me to carry. I think
Still pretty big for a purse.
Yeah.
Unless you want one of those big.
I'm thinking messenger bag. Yeah,
I'll tell you
that's
what.
I'm thinking. Yeah,
I'm definitely carrying a multi-tool. I just feel like every single day I tighten a screw or a Phillips head or need the pliers or a small knife or something like that. There's a multi-tool going in there and a knife because I have a purse and there's little extra space. What else goes in the purse?
you could have
Snacks
it
for the
still,
movies.
mounted in the purse, so it's like that'd be great.
Just
No.
it's going to be carried a lot and fired a little, or never.
Yeah, hopefully never. But I don't know. I just don't want a full size 19.
You're gonna want to now if you got that thing in your messenger bag, you're gonna want to brandish it every now and then, right?
Yeah, it's a
Maybe,
good point. Someone
you know,
cuts in
just
front
to-
of you in line,
just
steals
to
your parking
impress
spot.
everybody. And,
People
Just
are
in line
so
at your
impressed.
Chipotle.
just to impress.
People think
That
you're
look
the
like
neatest.
All right, you're at Papa John's, right? You're at Papa John's. Maybe somebody cuts in front of you at line. It's time to brandish, right? You know, you just want to wave it around a little bit, start talking, raised voices, that sort of thing. No direct threats. We don't want to get you in trouble, but send the message. You want a 1911. You want a
Hypothetical.
large framed handgun.
Hypothetically, you go into AutoZone, right? And you're going to have your battery tested. So you really want one of those spots by the front door. Someone's already there. That's a good situation to bring out like an AR-15, right? And ask them to move.
It won't fit in your bag.
Now that you mention it, the size bag that I'm talking about, like the messenger size bag, which is what like the Jim Halpert
Folding
style,
stock,
like big bag. Yeah, I could totally throw an SBR in there, like you could have a short-barreled rifle in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have AR-15 with like 7-inch barrel, little short suppressor stuck on it in there. That would be nice.
So are
Then
you
you're
actually
really
like?
armed.
Are you actually allowed to like draw your weapon and stuff?
No.
Because like I
No,
don't know
God.
anything about
Every
weapons, and
time
you
I
guys
go
are
to-
joking about like just waving it around. I'm like,
No, asking
cheap. No,
someone for their parking spot
It's literally-
is a bad idea.
I wasn't sure. I was like,
That's a
no,
crime.
these guys
Not-
and guns. I don't know anything about it. It might just be normal. Let's just ask.
No, you can't do anything silly like that. You keep that fucking thing hid. Smart.
I forget that.
Because there's enough people with guns that if you whip it out and go, seems to me I'm first in line, and then you slap it on the table, some other bumpkin behind you is gonna be like, I'm first. Well, I got a gun too. Like suddenly everybody's got a gun out. Like that's not what you want.
There's
I mean,
the term is
there's a-
brandish the gun, right? Like
Yeah, brandishing is a crime.
brandishing is a crime, but
Mhm.
where brandishing stops and starts, like I remember when I took the concealed carry course where they taught us what brandishing is. The guy was like, so what happened? Here was the story. He left the grocery store, and there was someone following him that made him feel really uncomfortable. And this guy was a retired policeman, like retired sheriff or something like that. And so what I'm trying to say is his spidey senses might be a little better than a normal person's. And the guy was following him. He was wearing a hoodie, and he had the hoodie pulled forward more so than, like, a lot of people wear hoodies, but they don't cover their heads with them. Like they don't
back
tip.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's back here or it's just hanging off their shoulders. This guy had his hoodie full forward in like criminal position, and it was too warm for a hoodie, right? Like it wasn't hoodie weather. So this guy's alarm bells are going off, and he's with his wife, and they like pick up the pace. Well, the guy behind him also picks up the pace. So he's like, well, we have a problem here. And he tells the guy to stay away, and he doesn't. He pulls out his weapon, and this is what he said. He goes, low ready position is not brandishing. He held it out and he put it in low ready position, which I guess is aiming a couple feet in front of his own feet. And
Yeah, like if you're shooting a mole rat.
okay, so I don't know anything about mole rats, but
That's how you shoot them.
Paw joke.
They're vicious.
all right, so he just he aimed like a couple feet in front of his own, and the guy with the hoodie saw that, did a 180 and walked in the other direction. That was his gun story. And It sounded to me like he prevented a crime. I think,
Mm-hmm.
but
Good at Trayvon Martindom right there.
But the
Like
thing
that-
the thing that burned in my head is low ready is not brandishing. Brandishing is some next step, like pointing him at him or waving it around. Brandish isn't a word
That's
I use
brandishing
every
to
day.
me when you're. Yeah, right. It's an old timey word. I feel like.
Yeah,
That's like something
What's
they would
it-
say with swords, like brandish. You know, like you
Yeah.
can't just. You probably can't brandish a sword in public either.
Let's look up the definition of the word brandish. I'm gonna guess that it means to wave around aggressively.
To wield threateningly.
I know the answer. I looked it up too fast.
What is it?
You guys are doing really good. To wave or flourish something, especially a weapon, parenthetically, as a
Flourish was
threat,
in my head.
as a threat or in anger or excitement. So to wave or flourish as a threat or in anger or excitement.
Yeah, see if you.
So no yeehaw and shooting up in the air.
Yeah. So
That stuff.
he did what they call low ready position, which is this thing here, and that's not brand. I thought brandishing meant show, like to show
That's
your
what
gun.
I thought too.
But
I thought you just couldn't bring it out.
yeah, and well, that's not what they taught us in our class. They just,
Yeah.
So
You can take it out. It's just like, why are you taking it out? What are you doing over there? You know, like it's just not smart. Just like I don't feel like the open carry thing is very smart.
hate
I've always
seeing
said
people-
it.